Teammates, I wanted to show Roland Laporte again and tie it with Dave Fleischer, who we did a video on the other day. And he worked with his brother Max Fleischer, and Max worked with a guy named Roland Crandall. And Roland Crandall died on August 14th, 1972. And Roland Laporte died on August 14th, 1704. So you can see the similarities there with this Roland stuff. This guy could have been a sacrifice, this Roland Crandall. And he was known for his drawing ability. It was legendary. And I found this film here, I Wake Up Screaming. And the movie reveals a lot. Frankie Christopher is accused of murder of Vicky Lynn. It's like they just get the woman out of the way in the beginning to show like what he had to go through to get stuff done. Like, you know, she's really not supposed to die is what it is. But in this movie, they kill her. And, you know, she's supposed to get away with the wings of the eagle. And a young actress he discovered as a waitress while out with ex-actor Robin Ray, Alan Mowbray. So it's like symbolism of Church 7 there, the Aussies. Alan was my coach at SCAD. He was the assistant coach. And he's also the main character in Jurassic Park. Alan, Dr. Alan Grant. And gossip columnist Larry Evans, Alan Jocelyn. So that's like Joe S. Lynn or Lie N. Joe S. Lie N. Like Joe's Lie N. So very interesting. Frankie hides out with Vicky's sister. So they get the sister in here, and the sister is all symbolism. You know, it's not really about the sister, it's about her symbolism. Betty Grabley, Jill. So, some symbolism there. The Grabley is like, well, you can decide that for yourself, you know. It's, we've shown that, the symbolism of, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, whenever he takes the gun out of the girl's hand and tells her to go to the chopper, because he didn't want her to be sport just like he was, because he was carrying a gun, and the Predator goes after people that are like sport. So a lot of symbolism there, with whom he is falling in love but eventually captured, interrogated by the cops. An obsessive police officer, Cornell. My dad actually went to Cornell at Baruch, and you know, he graduated from there, and, or actually, I don't know if he graduated from there, but he went there for a little bit, and, Laird Craigar. So Craig is like, South American symbolism that we've shown. And so it's kind of like David symbolism. So my dad has a lot of David symbolism and could have been David. So, you know, and knows that Frankie is innocent, but because the evidence is completely incriminating, he tries to put the suspect behind bars anyway. Frankie escapes and eventually finds the murderer's true identity. So it all works out, but you can see the symbolism there. And if we go to Carol Landis, she died on July 5th, 1948. And if we go to 8/14/1704, that's Roland Laporte's death, 2/7/5/1948. You get 89,069. So it's like high of I. So I went to Revelation 17, and we go down here. The beast that was and is not and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. So I'm looking at Wa S, like water S, and that's from Genesis 16, Hagar and Ishmael and Sarah, and you can see the Bir Laharoi. So that's kind of like Wa-es, and that's where Ishmael was, some symbolism of Ishmael and Hagar and the blessing there. And so I did Wa-es and is not. Okay, so I went to Andy's not. So I went to Andrew Lawrence, actor, known as Andy Lawrence. And the not would be like the bean, would be like the bean for Mexicans for the ART that I would get at SCAD. And he played Kevin Langley. So Kevin CIA, Kevin C would be Ryan, my roommate in California, who Kevin was all about. And his I was Audrey, and Audrey had an uncle who told me about the France and the land between France and Spain Native American connection. So that was the A there because he was the uncle. So thank you, teammates.